My wife and I, Sam, who's the singer of the band, we were driving to a hike one day and she turned to me and said, we need to start a band. And then at the same time, Vin and Sam were just playing acoustic songs in the kitchen. And a friend of mine who played bass just hit us up and was interested in doing something too. So it all kind of came together pretty organically. Everyone was on the same page, and it's just really taken off since then.
You know, it started just in a kitchen with us just like playing some acoustic covers, and then it just became an entirely different thing. It's been a pretty wild ride since then.
I remember like watching High School Musical and being like, I need to be like this. Like, I need to sing and I need to play music. So definitely from a young age, I knew that I wanted to pursue that.
I have been singing forever unprofessionally. So like, I think just from when I was a small child, I just was drawn towards using my voice. I was always singing around the house. It's just something that I would, you know, that I fell into. I always wanted to be in a band, and here we are. Why don't you come on over that way?
Modern Refuge needed a fill-in bass player for a few shows, and we played and it was just awesome. We just clicked like pretty much the first time. It was incredible.
It's really hard to describe. I get asked a lot, like, what kind of genre are you? And I always say rock, because that's just like an easy answer, but it's really much more than that. There's so many different subgenres of rock that we play, and there's a lot of influences that we draw from. Sam really draws from that powerful 70s Stevie Nicks, Janis Joplin kind of vibe. I like to pull from the emo scene and like the hardcore scene that I listened to as a kid. And Ben and Jim really bring so many different elements to it. It's just, these songs are very powerful. I think they could be played like with like 25 people on stage, and they could be really big and grand. I could see it played, I could see these songs played in theaters, and I think we will.
I think music is just, it's such a great way to connect with other people. It's like, not only that we connect with each other when we're performing, but every time we go out and perform, we connect with all of those people. It's just such an incredible experience. It's kind of addictive, I think. You know, even if we're just playing at a bar where people didn't even know we're gonna be there, whatever, and they start getting into it, the energy that we sort of exchange with them, I know that sounds like corny, but it's just the experience of it is, it's just awesome. And especially now that we're getting to transition a little more into originals, like we, you know, have played tons of covers, transitioning a little more into the originals, it's just like a deeper level.
It's a love language for sure. There's a lot of love. It's not just a show up and play type of experience. It's very deep rooted. It's like decades of friendship, and that really helps drive us.
I just love it so much. Like, it's such a passion of mine. Even if no one cared or was listening to me, I'd still be playing piano. It's just something that I've always loved to do. But I think it really has brought me outside of myself. Like, I used to be very shy. I used to have a hard time communicating with people, and music was something that I could really speak through.
I've always felt like as a musician, if I could inspire one person to see me playing and go, I want to do that, that's a success for me.
The authenticity and the rawness and the chemistry between us, the deep chemistry, is felt. And any moves that we've made with this band have been intentional. People have often talked about the cathartic experience they've had, and just feeling, you know, moved by our performance, and it makes me really happy to hear.
We're all about the energy. The on-stage chemistry is great. I really want people to come out and see us live. Yeah, get the full experience.